Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sahabat muslim yang dirahmati Allah, berikut ini ada seorang menguraikan betapa kuatnya dan mustajabnya kekuatan sholat istikharah. Yuk kita simak bersama-sama.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome. Today, I want to make a video talking about istikharah, okay? I've seen that you gave a lot of love to my last video related to having no friends. And let me tell you, I felt so connected to your comments. I felt like home in some way. You made me see things in another perspective. And I feel like I made you see things from another perspective as well. I realized there's a lot of people in my situation. And I want to tell you that it doesn't matter. Like, we are united at the end of the day. Maybe we feel lonely sometimes for whatever reason. Because we don't have friends, our family lives in another country, or maybe our family is even dead. Like, there's a lot of situations, but at the end of the day, my purpose is for us to feel united. I want to make sure that you have like someone to look up to, and in this case, it's like my content in itself. But for you to realize that we're not alone, that we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's more than enough. Like, we don't need anything else, right? Okay, now I'm going to continue with the topic I wanted to talk about today, which is istikharah. Okay, so as you all may know, or maybe you don't even know, I'll make a video explaining a bit of what is istikharah. So this is a recommended prayer. This is a prayer that is not obligatory, first of all. It is basically a prayer we Muslims do when we feel that we are confused. What do I mean by that? When we face a situation in our daily lives that we think like we don't know the answer to that, and we're confused. We don't know if we want to do A, B, C, or D, or whatever the option. So this prayer is really good when we face this situation and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a dua, and Allah responds. But Allah doesn't respond the way you think He responds. He responds not in dreams as you may think, not like literally you see it in your life, like you see a message that Allah says X or Z or Y or whatever. No, Allah doesn't respond like that. Allah will respond to that dua you make in the prayer of istikharah in the way you see your life. What do I mean by that? Does it feel like it's easier, the path you have taken, or does it seem it's harder? That thing, you will feel it in your heart, you will feel it in your actions, you will feel the vibe overall. For example, let me give you an example, whatever. Imagine you want to marry a specific someone that you think he may be your nasib, he may be the one Allah has chosen for you. So what you have to do is to pray istikharah, which are two rak'ahs, and at the end you will say a specific dua that I will put on the screen so you can read it. And once you do it with all your good intentions to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then one or two things may happen. So this dua is not for Allah to answer us literally. Like we ask a question and we say, Allah, is this my nasib? Please answer me yes or no. Please give me a dream that will answer my question, my doubt, or whatever. No, that is not the way Allah will respond. But Allah will respond in a way which is, does it feel easier for you? Does your heart feel peaceful and calm towards that decision? Or it is completely the opposite? Because this dua is basically related to how easy or how difficult a specific action feels. For example, if you, as I told you before, you make this dua and you say to Allah, okay, if this person is for me, I will do X, and if X feels difficult for me, then that means that person is not for me. For example, you choose to let go of this person. You choose to stop talking to this person and you leave it for Allah. If that feels better for you, that basically means that is a decision you should make. That is the thing. That is a chosen alternative you have to go through. If you feel bad, imagine you say to Allah, go for a job interview. This is another example, okay? And you make this dua, and if you go for this job interview, and you felt in your heart, oh, this doesn't feel good to me, like there's a bad vibe about it. And subhanAllah, Allah decides for them to decline your curriculum. That is basically an Allah response telling you that this is not good for you. Like there are tons of different ways Allah will show you if this is the good decision or not. So overall, Istikharah in itself, it's a prayer that is so powerful. Like we really don't know how powerful it is. Like if you go with the like your good intention and you ask Allah sincerely and you make the dua sincerely, like you don't even need to wait for too long. Like you will feel it right away. Like you will feel it right away. There's not a specific thing you feel like you have to do. Like Allah will make it easy for you. Allah will make you realize, basically. Allah will make you realize as soon as possible if this is good or bad. And I'm making this video because I myself have experienced this. I myself have prayed Istikharah, and I've prayed Istikharah for a lot of times, like because I had an answer right away, and I didn't want it to be right. I myself told, no, maybe this is just like something like normal. That is, maybe I'm thinking this is the answer, but maybe it's not. And I decide to make Istikharah another time and another time. And then I say, all right, I think this is the thing I should make. I think this is the path I should take, because I've prayed so many times, and this is the answer I'm getting all the time. And it feels better for me. It feels good for me. Even though maybe my heart still, I don't know, wants to go for that, but I feel a near peace when I live it for Allah. Like that is a feeling. Maybe for different people, it may vary, of course, because everybody has a different situation. But overall, Allah is going to make you see, like right away. Like Allah is going to make you realize. The only thing you have to do is to fully trust Allah, to have tawakkul, okay, and to let it go. Like you have to fulfill these two options, like these two things. You have to fulfill them. Having full trust in Allah and let it go. Once you do these two things, you will see it. Like you will see it as time passes by. You will see if this feels easy or this feels harsh. This feels hard. Like I'm repeating this in this video for a lot of times because I feel like maybe I'm not explaining myself the best way. I really trying my best to respond in the best way, but it's overall that. So I hope this message has like reached you out and you felt connected to it. And if you felt connected to it,
saudara-saudaraku seiman dan juga muslim dan muslimat yang dirahmati Allah, bagaimana dengan uraian yang sudah kita lihat tadi bersama-sama? Benar-benar Masya Allah, luar biasa sekali ya. Semoga cuplikan kali ini, postingan ini bisa membuat kita bisa menambah ketakwaan kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Silahkan sebarkan jika bermanfaat dan sampai jumpa kembali di postingan berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So make sure to do this prayer if you really need it. Assalamualaikum.